Hello everyone, I'm Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. In this episode, our lesson is the applications of the different exponent rules, and this will be the part 1 of this topic. There are 3 types of questions about this topic. In this episode, I will be teaching you how to solve the first type of question. The second and third questions will be in our next episode. In our previous episodes, we already studied the 4 basic exponent rules. We already know that if we are multiplying exponents with the same bases, let's say for example, 2 squared times 2 squared. Okay, what we need to do is just copy the base, then add the exponents. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So this is 2 raised to the power of 4. Okay, in dividing exponents with the same bases, example, 2 raised to the power of 5 divided by 2 raised to the power of 3. Okay, the rule is we will just copy the base, then subtract the exponents. So 5 minus 3, 2. So this is 2 squared. Okay, another rule is if a power or exponent is raised to another power or exponent. Example, 2 squared inside the parentheses and it's raised to 2. So what we need to do here is just get the base 2, then multiply the exponent. So 2 times 2, 4. So this is 2 raised to the power of 4. Okay, and lastly, if a number or expression is inside the parentheses and it's raised to a certain power, let's say, for example, 4y inside the parentheses, and it's raised to the power of 2. What we need to do here is just distribute this exponent to each number inside the parentheses. So this is 4 squared, y squared. Okay, so these are the 4 basic exponent rules. Okay, now, you might be wondering what will happen if the exponent is negative. Okay, now I will briefly explain what will happen or how are we going to simplify a number with a negative exponent. Okay, we all know that if the exponent is 1, let's say for example 2 raised to the power of 1, that is equal to 2. If it's 2 raised to the power of 2, so this is 2 times 2, so this is equal to 4. 2 raised to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 times 2. So this is equal to 8. Okay, from 2, how did we get 4? So that is times 2. Okay, from 4, how did we get 8? So this is also times 2. Okay, what about 8 or 2 raised to the power of 3? How did we get 4? So that means 8 times 1/2 or divided by 2. 8 times 1/2 is equal to 4. So if it's 4, then 4 times 1/2, then we can get 2. Okay, now, what will happen if the exponent is 0? So that means 2 times 1/2, so meaning 2 raised to the power of 0 is 1. So any number that is raised to a 0 exponent or the exponent is 0, then that is equal to 1. Okay, now let's take a look what will happen if the exponent is negative 1. Okay, so meaning this is 1/2 times 1. 1/2 times 1 is equal to 1/2. If it's 2 raised to the power of negative 2, so meaning it's 1/2 times 1/2, and that is equal to 1 over 4. If it's 2 raised to the power of negative 3, so it's 1 over 4 times 1/2, and this is equal to 1 over 8. So if the number has a negative exponent, then the simplified one or the simplified answer is a fraction. Okay, another one. If it's 3 raised to the power of 1, then it's 3. 3 raised to the power of 2 is 3 times 3, so this is 9. 3 raised to the power of 3 is 3 times 3 times 3. So this is equal to 27. So from 3, how did we get 9? So it's times 3. 9 times 3, then it's 27. Okay, let's do the opposite way. So if it's 27, how are we going to get 9? So that means times 1 over 3. 27 times 1 over 3, that's equal to 9. Okay, how about 9? How are we going to get 3? So it's 9 times 1 over 3. So if it's 3, how are we going to get the value of 3 raised to the power of 0? So it's 3 times 1 over 3. So that means 3 raised to the power of 0 is 1. Okay, now, what about if 3 raised to the power of negative 1? So this is 1 times 1 over 3. So meaning 3 raised to the power of negative 1 is 1 over 3. If it's 3 raised to the power of negative 2, then 1/3 times 1/3, so that is equal to 1 over 9. 3 raised to the power of negative 3, 1/3 times 1 over 9, so it's 1 over 27. So those numbers with negative exponents, the simplified number or answer is fraction. Okay, now, let's have the first type of question. And this is about converting the sum of powers. When we say converting the sum of powers, we will simplify or transform the sum of powers into a different form. Let's give an example. We have here 3 raised to the power of 4 plus 3 raised to the power of 4 plus 3 raised to the power of 4. This is equal to 3 and what will be our exponent? If the given is 3 raised to the power of 4 times 3 raised to the power of 4 times 3 raised to the power of 4, then, based from our topic about the exponent rule, since this is multiplication and same bases, we will just copy the base, then we will add the exponents. So the exponent is 12. So this is equal to 3 raised to the power of 12. But here, the operation is addition. Okay, we know that if we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, okay, this is equal to 2 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 times 6. So basing from this concept, 3 raised to the power of 4 plus 3 raised to the power of 4 plus 3 raised to the power of 4, we can write as 3 raised to the power of 4 times 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, now, same bases, so we can apply the exponent rule. Copy the base 3, then we need to add the exponents. So the exponent here is 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So meaning this is equal to 3 raised to the power of 5. So our exponent here is 5. Okay, let's have this simple activity. Express 2 raised to the power of 6 plus 2 raised to the power of 6 plus 2 raised to the power of 6 plus 2 raised to the power of 6 as a power of 2. Take note, this is not the same if we will write as 2 raised to the power of 6 times 2 raised to the power of 6 times 2 raised to the power of 6 times 2 raised to the power of 6. If the operation is multiplication, then we will just copy the base 2, then add the exponents. So the exponent is 24. But take note, our operation is addition. So that means this one is not equal to this one. So what we need to do is, we copy 2 raised to the power of 6. Okay, times 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So 2 raised to the power of 6 times 4. Okay, if we are going to take a look at the bases, these bases are not the same. Okay, but we can make 4 as 2 raised to the power of 2. 2 raised to the power of 2 is just equal to 4. So we have now the same bases. So we can now apply the exponent rule. So just copy the base 2, then add the exponents. 6 plus 2 is 8. So this is equal to 2 raised to the power of 8. Okay, now let's answer the simple activity. We have here 3 raised to the power of 5 plus 3 raised to the power of 5 plus 3 raised to the power of 5. This is equal to 3, and what will be our exponent? Okay, another is 4 raised to the power of 8 plus 4 raised to the power of 8 plus 4 raised to the power of 8 plus 4 raised to the power of 8 is equal to 4, and what will be our exponent? The question is, what is the value of x plus y? Okay, let's take a look at this one. 3 raised to the power of 5. Okay, times, we have here 1, 2, 3. So times 3. Now, we have the same bases. So we can apply the exponent rule. So copy the base 3, then add the exponents. So the exponent here is 1, so 5 plus 1 is 6. So x is 6. Okay, what about here? Okay, we have 4 raised to the power of 8 and multiply this by 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So same basis also, we can apply the exponent rule. So copy the base 4, then add the exponent. So exponent here is 1, so 8 plus 1 is 9. So that means y is 9. The question is, what is the value of x plus y? So x is 6 plus y 9. So the answer is 15.